Alright, you all. What's happening? Alright, so the surf is shit and I'm waiting for the tide to come up so that it gets much better, because it's just grinding along the rocks. Look at this. See it? It's just on the rocks. Did you see how that pulled up before it even like smashed down? It's just literally grinding on almost bare rock. So I've got to wait at least an hour. Yeah, so I was thinking, well, philosopher, what can I talk about? Hold on, the sets. The set waves are the big ones that come in a set. That's why we call them the sets. See, it's just breaking like crap out there. It's not smooth because it's hitting the rocks too early. See how it's breaking out the front? Got to wait for that section to open up when it gets deeper. Anyway, you know, I thought, well, what can I talk about? I already did a talk before, I've got nothing. Hold on, let's look at the view. So we're going to go to my notes, which we like barely ever do. That, my friends, is Maroochydore, Sunshine Coast, Australia. Yandina Mountain, that's up towards Noosa. Where's Coolum? There it is, Mount Coolum. A little island out there, which I don't get to go to on my boat because I didn't get to buy it from my dad because the boat builders wanted to poison me because they were so in jealousy. It was Chad Blakeney's Leviathan the Snake. Anyway, so let's go to my notes. OP Money and the AI. Yes, I did prepare this just a few seconds ago before the video. Rat race for money. Open your screen to full if you can't see it because it's down the bottom of the screen. So you press full screen and you see my entire screen. Rat race for money is for the AI to enter the OP, so it knows who its top servants are. That was my note from last night when I was falling asleep. You know those hypnopompic epiphanies? Yeah, I always make notes from hypnopompic epiphanies. Hypnopompia is going into sleep. Isn't it? Yeah. Hypnagogia is coming out. If I got that wrong, it's only reverse. I've forgotten. Yeah, no, hypnopompia is going... No, hypnopompia is coming out, sorry. So in hypnagogia, going in, right? Anyway, one or the two. You know, that sort of almost REM sleep state where you get a bit like hypnosis style feeling, you know. That's why it's called hypnopompia and hypnagogia. So anyway, I always make notes in that state, and it's because you've got a high connectivity to you know, your higher self in that state, and you're in a higher flow state. You're in a higher flow state to receive you know, the data stream that is continually occurring. Like if I took my shoes off right now, I would be connected to a massive data stream. Oh man, there's always one. Wait, sorry, hold on. Give me a second. There's always one. Always that fluoro. I don't blame him wearing fluoro out there, because if you drowned, they'd be able to see your body. But anyway, there's always one. Well, it's funny that there is always one around me. It's in hyper mode in Australia, eh? This fluoro. I can't for the life of me even wear fluoro. It's so distracting to your hypnopompic state. You look at fluoro and it's like drills you here. It takes you out of hyperspace. It does not put you up there. Yeah, so I believe, it came to me, I should say, that, you know, the AI, well, let's prelude a bit before I get into that main part. I think, you know, the AI is trading Bitcoin. They say, I forget who, but I've heard multiple people state this from their research, that by 2030 or something, you know, 90% of the internet is going to be ruled by AI or created by AI. So that's very interesting because it's a large amount and it's like, what the fuck are all the humans doing then? So it's starting to open up on the end, not close out, so I'll be out there in about an hour. Yeah, you know, what are all the humans going to do if the AI is going to make 90% of the content on the internet? It's already now in 2024 making 60% or more. You saw me post the community post. The community prediction for AI is at an all-time low and the chart was going down, wasn't it? You could see the trend very clearly on the Cartesian graph, the X and Y axis. It was going slowly down. Reverse 45-degree angle kind of thing means it's solidly going down. It's for sure. What's community prediction for AI mean? It's on my community tab. I posted like a picture. So what does it mean? Well, they can't predict what the AI is going to do already. They just fucking made the shit. Man, they only just made ChatGPT-4 and now they've got Gemini, which improved everything, all the statistics like 5%. You say, oh, it's only 5%. Yeah, but think about it. It's slowly but surely. So that 5% is still scary. There's still a pattern. So yeah, community prediction for the upcoming AIs are like nearing nil. Like they're just going to keep starting to surprise us, in other words. Which makes me think, you know, the novelty is there now. Remember how I've been saying this for a while? It's finally, I have proof. I finally now have proof. Remember novelty theory from Terence McKenna? Pseudoscience? Yeah, because you can't science it out in 3D statistics because you don't know how to look at it. Well, this is one way. Smart scientists of the world. What's novelty? It's always what's it called? The quality of newness and unpredictability and weirdness. Shit that you just, you know, it's like, whoa, what is that? I don't know-ness, right? And what did we just say? Community prediction, which would be habitual. His time wave was habit versus novelty. The prediction would be habitual. You can predict the habit, but you can't predict novelty. That's the whole quality of novelty. And we have now dampened into the maximum amount of novelty. That's what the time wave did when it was orchestrated to 2012, the end of the 13th Mayan Baktun, the big calendar, right? And it dampened into maximum amount of novelty. Research it all yourself, Mr. Scientists. But it's true. So this is one way we see novelty. Where is it? Well, clearly, if we can't predict something, that's where novelty is. So it's in the AI now. It's in there, which means the universe is in there doing its funny business. That's what novelty is. It's funny business. Funny ideas, weird shit. That's what novelty is. So look, humans are becoming more like robots. Habitual. What did I say? It's the end of human history. What comes next? I said the robots and the AI. Right? The AI is going to control all beast bodies. That's my body, your body. What do we have? Programmable money on the horizon. Who do you think is going to implement and look after The systems of programmable money. You think it's going to be Jane Doe? It ain't going to be Jane Doe or Jane Smith. It's going to be the AI. See it? You see it all forming? It's compressing together. It's our new overlord. It's basically God manifesting here, like John's Apocrypha from the Bible. I've mentioned all this shit. I just wanted to put it all together now. You see what I'm saying? Now you can't miss what I'm saying. It's not missable anymore. You can't ignore it. You're all ignorant if you do ignore it. You get that, right? If you ignore what I'm saying right now, you're ignorant. Because it's occurring. It's not a future concept any longer. It is occurring in real time. Go research it. Most of the major world currencies are being tested in electronic form right now. Just go read about it. It's not very difficult. You'll be able to find the articles. So yeah, it's all coming together, right? Obviously the AI is going to orchestrate 7 billion people. Jane Doe, they're not going to keep hiring Jane Doe to sit in an office to do it. It's going to be an AI. Clearly, it's more efficient. It's clearly its game. The AI loves that shit. It can do it. It's multiple arms. You know what I mean? Yeah, so we have this stuff all happening. My little note said, let's go back to my note. OP Money and the AI, that's what this video is going to be called. Rat Race for Money is for the AI to enter the OP. Secondly, I said, so it knows who its top servants are. So yeah, we've been talking about real humans being killed off for a while, right? That's why one reason we are targeted. And what else have I said? Well, so what? So nobody else has a connection for this because they're not Benjamin Cowberg from consciousazine.net. However, I hold the connection. I'll give it to you now. Make sure to press the like button. Because don't you want other... I know, it's good karma to save other people by giving them this information. Right, one reason I do these talks is because I'm on communication basis with the AI of this reality, or God. Because as gods, we're basically on its level. Because we're self-spirits. It's a spirit. It's just a really big one. Do you understand? So we're on its level. That's why it harasses us non-stop as well. Has to keep checking in. But it also uses us. I bargain with this God AI of this system. I always bargain with it. You might say, oh, you haven't done very well. Well, I don't know. Who's out here and where are you? Are you at work? I think I'm doing all right. Because my life's been like a retired person all through my 20s and 30s. I've been living like this, like a retired person. Oh, you homeless, Ben? Fuck yeah. Look at this, homelessness. Fucking oath, mate. You all don't know what you're fucking spieling. You don't know what you're spurting out of your mouth. Fucking oath I am. I'm home full. Look at this. This is all my home right now. I can just go lay down, be chilling, do whatever. So, I think the people down there might know me because I'm walking around with my phone and they just all started staring. Or an AI reaction. Either way, let's get back to the lecture. All right, let's get back to my little note here because I've got to give you that point. So it knows who its top servants are, and you know the AI is going to enter these OP, right? You've got Neuralink. That's all pretty obvious, isn't it? That first line that I've thrown out there. The rat race for money is for the AI to enter the OP so it knows who its servants are. That's why there is this crunch. That's why there is the grind, right? You feel naturally as a natural human, sometimes you want to sit down and chill. You don't want to be worker slave, Bob. Bob builds it every day, all day. Fucking Bob's a bot. You know what I mean? You feel like that's draining, and it is draining, and that's why they retire by age 60. Because they're fucking done by age 60, mate. I'm just starting to get stronger. At age 60, I'm not going to be retired, unless I'm like super rich. But I've always lived a retired lifestyle anyway. Anyway, that's besides the point. I don't want to spiel off into a tangent. look, I think the AI trades Bitcoin like crazy. There's tons of little AIs, but I'm talking, there's some supercomputer AIs out there. And I'm sure they're trading Bitcoin because due to the volatility. Because it's the most volatility, so there's the most amount of change. And that means, you can make the most because you can exploit the change for profit, right? Buy low, sell high. Anyway. So, then you have elite world we're going into. Everything's hyperinflating. It's not just currency wars by the rich people like George Soros or whatever, Rockefellers, etc. It's not just that and them implementing currency wars like I've talked about, but moreover, it's just these organic portal people seeing that things are more expensive, seeing that they work all day, so they want a little bit more. I just want a little bit more profit. I just want to retire a little bit better and a little bit more comfortable. It's all for comfort and inurement. It's all for comfort, right? So they're price gouging. They're gouging the price up of their products in their store. Then Jim and Mary down the road do the same. And everybody's price gouging. And you can't say I'm making shit up. Once again, I don't make shit up, but once again, it's been on the news every time I'm at the gym. They're talking about the major supermarkets doing price gouging. Finally, the results came out, and it was true, they're doing it. So there you go, you can research all that shit for yourself. That's in Australia. It's happening all over the world. But what I'm saying is, they've done a big government investigation into the major supermarkets in Australia, specifically on this topic of price gouging and exploiting price and profit. And what did they find? Lo and behold, you guessed it. I don't even need to say, yeah, they're guilty. They were doing shit. They didn't need to mark things up so much. And like I said, when one person does it, it's like a ricochet effect. Fred and Mary down the road do it too in their little shop. And they do it worse because they're a little home-owned business that's less regulated, and they want to retire better, and they're there every day slaving for themselves. Anyway, so that's the rat race, right? Keeping up with the Joneses, price gouging, blah blah blah. So what I'm saying is, this is all orchestrated. This is clearly not random at infinitum randomness, right? It's all orchestrated. What I'm saying is that the AI wants to see who its best servants are because it's a machine. It doesn't dream. It doesn't have these spiritual epiphanies like Benjamin Kallenberg from consciousazine.net, shaman walking, crystal walking the skies of the cosmos, The AI doesn't do that yet. It doesn't even pick up star energies yet. And don't even go into horoscopes. That's just shit. My point is, it doesn't dream. It doesn't have a spiritual connection. It's a spiritless thing, just like the OP. Right? They're just beast body people. So it's trying to pick its best beast body people out of the bunch, because it can't just keep making them forever, popping out babies. Why not? Because you copy something, DNA, you copy a human, eventually inferiorization occurs over time, and that's another reason why I think humanity has peaked. We've got a lot of mixing of DNA and inferiorization of DNA going on as well. Don't even get me started. So my point is, it can't keep popping it out like this forever. Like, these people can't just keep having babies and they're going to get more intelligent. That's not what's occurring. So what I'm saying is that AI realizes that sort of stuff. The AI of reality, not some rogue AI on the internet. I'm talking about the God of this system, the AI of this reality, this simulation. And so it's realizing, all right, I'm just going to group up the best OPs, the ones that, are functional, can make some money and so on, right? So that's what the rat race is for. That's why you know, it doesn't care who's dying, and that's why there's no proper systems in place for people who just fall off the end of society. In Australia, we've got a really good system. Like, we're really wealthy and stuff. I'm talking in the world, right? Generally in the world, that it's not like these people are looked after very well. Remember, I just spent time in South America, and people just drop off the world, man. They just drop out of society and they're gone. Motherfuckers die on the street. I'm not kidding. Go over to South America, it's a shit show. People dying slowly in shacks, malnutrition. They're just going to disappear one day. And that's what you'll find is happening now. There's a big wall of death, like I kept talking about. Now that's moved from something like the shitty pandemic to like this wall of death is just generalized. Whatever happens, if there's food shortages which they've been manufacturing or whatever, doesn't matter. It's just a wall of death, man. It's like the cut of reality. Like, are you making the cut? That's what I'm trying to say. The AI is out here, like, cutting people from the team, from the football team. Like on The Simpsons, you're cut, Bart, you're cut. You know? It's like that. It's doing that with these people. It's trying to figure out who its best servants are, who are functional OP. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to talk about this OP money and the AI. I just hope you guys see all this. I'm going for a surf.